Hello and welcome back to Songs of Syx, to our human tutorial city. Thank you to all the people who are so kind in the comments on the last and the first episode. I'm glad to see that people are actually obtaining some knowledge from my tutorial. That is a big success for me, because if you are, that means other people are. And I hope to do that. That's the goal. I want everyone to be able to play Songs of Syx at the highest level possible. And for that, I try to give you guys all the little tips and tricks I can in, like I said, the fiendish way possible. I'm not very good at editing all of the little tidbits, and I could put like squares and stuff around there, but the amount of time you put into something like that, it sounds negative, but often doesn't return to you. So this guy thoroughly wants us to negotiate a peace treaty. He'd like half of our wares. As this stuff isn't valuable to me, I'm going to test a theory. $18,000 is, but I'll show you guys why it's not in a moment, because we're getting deliveries of lots of other stuff. So we're going to test this, accept the peace treaty here. And I'm gonna go and check. Oh, we already own that. having a knot. Wait, it's not having a knot. It's Unkurt Island here. Yep. So, because I accepted that peace treaty, they have an extremely high opinion of me. The peace went up 7.1 or 6. Sorry, wow. I was looking at the trade partner, 1.9. So it's more than 4 times, basically, any of the others, if you give them a peace treaty. Then, you can do some really gnarly things to them. Usually. We may actually try it. Is he on his capital, or can I not attack it? I think he's on his capital. Oh, okay, we don't have enough money for all these guys, so we're just gonna disband them anyways. That's fine. We learned something there, though. And if you, for example, had more money and a mercenary army, you could send them down here and go to war with them again, and because of the high value they have of you, they'll give you an actually really good trade deal. So he lost some food. We lost some stuff, right? But he didn't take into account that these fruit guys were not done delivering fruit. And he also didn't take into account that at our capital building, these guys should be here now. Yep. They're dropping off rations, plate armor, and all kinds of other really cool stuff that I stole from Thoroughly's army here. So they will go, these merchants, they're merchants, but they're actually delivering a caravan. Anyone with the red hat is delivering something. That's how they indicate it. They don't specifically go to your capital first. He's gonna give me $8,000. I'll take it. But I'll explain to you this. So if you look, Haven, I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna go to our realms, or our factions, sorry. And you look at Haven. Haven actually is a really small. Where is Haven on the world map? Haven? Where the heck are you? You'd think he'd be like right there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he is very, very small, and he has a 73.79. Few of us, right? If I go back into the messages, this is how you can go back. You don't have to immediately accept this. You can go out, click out, read your information, and then come back. So you go, click accept, right? Yeah, it was 73.79, I believe. We have $8,000 now, more. Oops. We're going to factions, and you can see immediately, just like that. even though he was giving it to us, the favors count towards a negative. So if we give him a favor, he likes it. If he gives us a favor, he dislikes it. Kind of a weird thing. It doesn't matter because he's a small little kingdom anyways, and I'm willing to exploit him. I don't think he's our trade partner either, and he would likely give... No, he can't afford to give good deals. Naya's our trade partner, though, and we're trading with Naya, which is okay. As long as you have one trade partner, you're happy. But like I was mentioning, these traders will bring their goods to wherever they can if there's a warehouse. But since there's not, they're going to bring it straight to your capital throne here and just drop it off. And that's what a lot of my series will have, tons of stuff loaded in here. But we're building this mega warehouse, and the boys will get to it. I'm going to build the mega warehouse, sort all of our war loot. Our mercenaries disbanded. I want to get them over there. So I'm actually going to regroup them. I need to make money first. So I'm going to let them do this. And I'm going to sell a bunch of this stuff, like the flanks and stuff. And then we'll purchase the mercenaries. Because this region is so big. And this one is pretty nice, too. This guy is surrounded by good regions here. Marchenstad. Does he have an army? He does. He's part of Naya's kingdom. Oh, these are not free states. I thought they were free states. They're part of Yerba. Yerba's no joke. I thought they were free lands. If they have a little face like this, like a little crazy face, that means they're free. You could take them. If they have a unique flag, these are taken already. And they're going to try to race me to that point. So, ideally, I'm going to do something like this. I don't want flanks or humans. So we're going to want swords and shields. Have that guy grab all of those, and we're going to sell them. So, things that you don't want to use in your military, just sell it, in my opinion. You want to typically organize your army in the most simple fashion, having like 8 different types of weapons and all these different guys. I'm not quite sure that that is necessary. I think that if you have these, it's really good against unarmored opponents. The sword and shield is really good against pretty much everybody. And then archers, obvious, and warhammers are kind of in between. They don't really do anything poorly. I think that's why they're really good with the Dondarrions. So I always go with this and this. If your race is human or Chthonian, you really want to go with these two. And plate armor, because you're going to be under fire, under attack, quite frequently. Are these guys getting these flanks in here? How about this? Put a couple more spots for these here. Guys, go grab that shit. I need them to fill this warehouse so I can purchase my mercenary army and send them on their way. I'm actually going to, like I said, don't always fill up your population there. You could, but it's not worth it. Just get like 10 at a time, or whatever half the amount that you have is. Elusu. Now, I'm going to check on Elusu because I think Elusu's this guy here. Nope, that's the Great Faction of Orkia. That's Naya. He owns all of our regions, so we're going to have to get into it with him eventually. Where might this friend be? Elusu. He is very, very far. That's fine. We'll manipulate him. We could use the money right now. Alright. So we're going to sell him just what we have for flanks and get a little bit of money so we can send our mercenaries. Alright. purchase some cheap mercenaries. They don't have to be the expensive ones. As long as you have a lot of them. And we're going to march through this guy's region. He might not like it, but it's okay. I need to get over here. And then we're going to go up to Providence. Providence. We probably will cap Tiroli. Or Haven, sorry. We already capped Tiroli. We do need admin. So I'm going to keep trying to get immigrants till we get that point. Somebody also said it's interesting to go for babies very early. Yes, I kind of thought it would be a smart idea, and then I always forget that you have to have the population numbers. But now that we have over 200 people, 250, and we have this going, in a couple years that will get going. Lenabra is demanding... He say he wants us to pay us back tomorrow. It's a lot of money, dude. Do we like Lenabra? See, this is how I do this. Lenabra, where are you? Realm. Sorry. That's Carthage. No. And I like that Carthage is suitably the same size. And they're going to take out all of this region, too. Yes, Spain is one mountain. Didn't you know that? Actually, I think that it's like a pretty mountainous place. We really need admin for this place, though. And our troops, we need to train up. The way I'm doing this right now is I'm just making the whole army conscripts, like basically weaklings. I need to train them, so I'm going to do something like that. And actually, where are most of my people working? They work here, and they work in the fields and the farms and stuff. So as long as they're basically poorly trained, and you have a lot of them, I think that's the best answer. Who is starving and why? Why did you just run past a food place and not grab anything at all to eat? He could have grabbed anything in the world to eat, and he did not. Cool. Oh, what are they doing over here? They still haven't gotten this going? Alright, now we have a bunch of stuff we could also sell. So we're going to jump and sell it to our boy Naya. Sometimes I care, sometimes I pay attention to who I'm selling stuff to, but I'm pretty sure this guy will give me just fair prices. Like, he's probably not jipping me off or anything. Compared to, like, Elusu, yeah, or Lenabra. Tiroli, actually. Okay. Say less. Alright. How about this? I give you guys all of my shit. You give me back a bunch of money. These are things I stole from them. And I make you like me a little bit more. How about the... Oh, you don't have any regions to give me. Ah, that sucks. They don't really have any opposition to some trade. Let's sell one piece of furniture. So they're going to trade for us, or trade with us now, and we'll get some good trade deals back from them. Make a little bit of money. Always got to make a little bit of money. And then we got troops training. We're going to make that an 80-person group there. Get 10 more people. This is done, so let's get that there. Hopefully they'll do that. And like I said, putting haulers near there is a good idea, but if, for example, it's even slower, you want to put like a workstation. As many people as possible, and they'll get to it. I think the problem here is that I am missing stones. What did we finish over here? We finished this little market and this laboratory. So this area These blocks are honestly one of my favorite things. I know and have known of them, but I never really did them because I felt like it was the easy man's way out. And we did just unlock new level. So we got guard post scaffolds and stocks. So immediately when you get that, I like to pause it. It's very like City Skylines way. Like, so we got no more of these. We're gonna put up a little bit of space for these. Have him grab them. There should be some laying around here, yeah. And we need cut stone. So we're gonna need some guys to work the laboratory. We need a little more. And being humans, that is never a problem for us, because they can literally operate them at like 10 times the capacity. They're so freaking smart, man. Alright, we've got that other baker up and running. And we can remove these. That way these jobs are filled up. And this baker here will help pump out some more bread for the city, because we are running low. We are always running low. This guy, look at him. I'd really like to get little transports and have them deliver to these areas. We'll have like one transport each. Ideally, it's not too expensive. 1,900, that's not too bad, especially not for humans. We do need to get... What is it? I just was talking about it. Here it is. We need cut stone, that's what it is. Because cut stone is the most important shit in this planet. And we also need some of these guys going. We're gonna go back over here. Grab a bakery. You can do this with any building. So you can click the third button over. So that's how to change the material. This is how to remove the walls. And this is how to copy it into another building or as the same. So it's a baker right now. I don't want a baker. I want a smelter. And I don't want it to be too big. I want it to be about the same exact size and 2 down from the road. Right? But we'll have it further along over here, like so. And this is going to be our metal smelter next to the ore mine. We can look at the noise. It's going to go over here, but we're just going to build up like that, so they don't have to deal with it. Their services are here. They have other services here. The ones they need to get to are here. The ones they want to get to in general, I think, are right. I don't know if they need them constantly, but I'm pretty sure they don't need these as often as they need these 3. These 3 are really important. And we'll probably put a well, or a stage over here. I don't want to put a huge one. I'm actually going to put it on the other side of the road too. And we need to put some guard posts up. Put it like that. So we're just going to need a bunch of cut stone for all that. Wondering if it's not willing to... Oh, fuck. Forgot about my mercenaries. Hurry up and get over there. Good lord. They've been draining me. Wasn't thinking about money. Where's our biggest stone sector? Over here? Okay, so we'll build a... charcoaler. No, the charcoaler is a refinement building. We need the construction type building. So we immediately captured this region. We could mercy them and get nothing. We could sack them and get half the goods. Or we could raise them and get all the goods. I'm the opinion of raising people and taking them all as prisoners. It doesn't matter though, because we can't take prisoners. We don't have a jail yet. Now, what are you good for? Coal mine, nice. We have a coal mine. And we have Tiroli. What are they good for? I never checked. Anything with a green arrow is really good. Anything with no arrows is average. And anything with red arrows is going to be below average. So these guys are very good at making grain. Or decently good at making grain. But they're also good at making fruit. This guy, I think was... No, he's not sending the troops over here. There's nowhere else for us to capture easily, at least. Haven. Yeah. Taking them out. Haven's gotta go. I don't have anything. So construction buildings are different than refinement buildings. Refinement work like this. You only can use them in this fashion. This is a refinement building, but I'm using a construction building. I also have to delete that because I want it to be over a little bit more. The construction type you can see, or crafting, sorry. These are different than the refining. So you have to have the actual mold already made as a crafting building, like a tailor or any of these, and then you can switch it over. So I'm going to do a mason for this one. And I have this 3 lanes over, as is tradition for the city. Put it like that. Are these stone? Yes. Okay, good. 3 over. Like that. And we'll just put the guard post over here, like this. On to the next thing, we're going to need a dungeon, stock, scaffold, and a slaver if you'd like. If you'd like to do that, you can. So our castle is over here. This is the beginning of the castle. This is going to be the expanse of the castle, but I think ideally the whole castle will be over there. I'm just going to put a base prison down. I need to find a good spot for it, though. I think this will be okay, because the cells are very narrow. We could do 3 of them. That's 24 prisoners. Not too bad, and it just costs a lot of iron. So these guys are working on this here. Yep, we're going to besiege them. We can assault this and win without pretty much any casualties. We can raise them and take all their guys, and then, yeah, how are you? Are you a faction of your own? Yes, you are. So we'll leave you alone. Only bully down. Don't bully upwards. You'll get destroyed that way. Okay, so we have more regions now. 3 regions to work with. We just need enough people to actually operate those regions. Alright, we're gonna get pottery now. I think that it'd be a good time to get some. We don't have much clay coming in, but when we get a region that has clay, it'll be easy. So we're gonna put refining, crafting, or actually, like I was doing, we'll just copy, and we'll actually just put it over here. Sure, dude. If you want to give me $22,000, I'll take that. Right? We could put it over here. Or actually, no, we could definitely get away with putting it over here. How noisy is it? Not too noisy. Put that right there. You don't really need too much in the way of potteries. I did need to adjust. I was going to put 2 haulers over here. They need stone, wood, furniture. Okay, so we'll have a furniture one too. I'm gonna purchase a little bit of stone, or sorry, not stone, iron. All right, we got a bunch of iron coming in. We stole all those dang war hammers that this guy gave us. All right, now we've got a dungeon. I'm gonna build a scaffold. Scaffold can be anywhere, but I usually prefer to put it in line with the king, or the throne room, sorry. For the first one, at least. And we'll just put a base level 1, because there's not a lot of people who are going to be sent to this. Just to kind of fulfill the need for it if it happens to arise. Alright, like that. 46 furniture, not too bad. Put the road through here a little bit. We're actually going to activate this job going down like that. Other things we could put in, similar to scaffolds, but a little more important, are a slaver. Usually you don't need a too big of one. You could just put one like this and have 2 guys, usually like that. Yep. 2 at a time is pretty quick. And then we'll have a stock over here, just for people to sit at if they're arrested, be mocked. And we're going to put a few of those throughout the city. They like to mock people. So maybe we'll put it over here. Actually, that's a little too close to the road. We'll do it right there. And then... Yep, right there. Kind of have like a little stock area. I'll have like double stocks over here for the extra large population. Stocks are a little more important. It is an actual environmental factor. They like them. Oh, sorry, not environmental. It's governmental. You can see stocked, judged, executed. Pretty much all of the races like that. So we're going to continue. There we go. Finally, the fucking smelter is finished. For some reason, they didn't want to finish these 2 little pieces here, so I had to put a wall or a door there. Perfectly fine. It's alright. We solved the problem. And now, metal is smelting. We have an upgraded ore mine. I used some of that good money I have on the ore mine here. And we are doing well. We just need to get this built. And it is taking them some time here. So I'm going to put a workstation kind of in here. For some reason, they're having a hard time. Okay, now he did it. He did it now after I was just about to remove it. Jesus. What the heck? I had to put like 30 different doors on this building. Fucking finally. It took these guys about 6.5 decades to build this building for some reason. But I think it's because I have literally no workforce. They're constantly doing other things. And that is my fault. Alright, get this going. Alright, I think the time is nigh to take out Naya. Because I need people. I need a lot of them. I don't have any. I'm gonna make another dungeon here. I'm gonna pray and pray that we can make enough in money and take out these guys with a mercenary army. But I should be able to. I've done worse. Done worse. Alright, let's see. How much will it cost us? The cost is going to be pretty significant. But we can sell a lot of resources. Bows, shields, swords, stuff like that. Okay, now we've got a bunch of money. I also want to equip my boys. Let's get this attack all the way here. We need their regions. We need people. So, I could attack their place here, Paravane here. Ideally, that wouldn't be smart. I'm going to attack a place that has no garrison with their troops on it, like this. And try to capture it that way. Okay, never mind. So, Ilusu and Lanabra are both at war with me. And not a moment too soon, because I was literally about to start another war. So Carthage is now at war with us. I'm going over here to take their regions then. Or actually, you know what? We'll do what the real Romans did. And we'll march straight for Carthage. Although their Carthage is somewhere over here, yeah. We've got a pretty big army on it too. Kind of like Carthage. Isle of Tupio. We'll assault them. We'll raze them to the ground and occupy them. And we'll move on. Any of these other regions have nothing to defend them. We'll go there. Oh yeah, I meant to do research and figure out what these regions' real names are, but I forgot to. Typical feat. Get some crime. Oh, that's not crime. Those are people who are caught in the wars. I would like them all, except for humans, to be done up, put in chains. Work for me now. Alright. Continue our war against this bastard nation. Some of them over here I'm just going to leave as rebels. This island I do want. Just so I can see. And I've also been massacring all of the local populace here. Except for humans. Just because. Humies. You can see they're just humans here. 120. 13. And they grow. They'll grow. Their target is 13. They should grow and fill this area once I have the option, but that is also a very small region, Haven. We're going to Grovede. Gonna cap Grovede here. Raise them to the ground, occupy, and then what do they got? Nothing. Fish. We'll abandon this region. They shouldn't have declared war on me. I'm gonna see if they would like some peace right now. No, you don't want some? What about you? No? You're gonna want peace very soon. After I take all your regions and send them to the ground. We're gonna occupy it. I like to check what they have before I decide not to actually keep them yet. They're just fish boys. Continue on. So I don't even bother with their like other shit. I just go for the shit that is undefended, and I destroy them, and then I move on. Basically weakening their territory overall, sending them into a virtual downfall. So we'll assault these guys. We'll occupy them and see what they have as a region. They have some significantly better options, but as it is very far away, I'm just going to abandon it for now. I don't want to sit in a long siege. So that is all I'm going to do to these boys. These guys all have... Okay, so we have 2K guys in this group here. I'm going to actually disband them. Right? And the reason for that is I want to save some money. We have a good amount of resources left over, and we still have a lot of armor. That's good. So we'll sell that to Thoroughly here. Should have been selling some of this gear to them. Sell like that much. 185. Like that. Get a big trade deal in there. And pray that we don't die. Pray that we don't die. I don't know why they declared war on us both at the same time. I think it's because they're partners. We'll wait for them to see if they want to do a peace treaty. Till that point, though, we need to keep getting... Yep, see. They want all of our money, everything we have. No. I'm not going to do that. But you don't have to accept or decline that. If you decline it, they will be very unhappy, and they'll probably march towards you. Okay, so this guy is... He is coming to Thoroughly. We're going to let him get all the way over. Oh, they're coming with 2 armies. That is gonna be... That is gonna be something. If I can call a peace treaty with the cheaper guy... He wants 427,000. That's not too bad. I can't beat them. As strong as I am. Okay, so the way this is working is they're trying to bully me and extort me out of everything I have. That's not going to happen. So we're going to go and check which one of our neighbors here. He gives us much more money for everything, and I sold all my other good stuff. But we're going to sell ourselves down to pretty close. They should still be at that same price, I'm praying. So we'll have 634,000. Except, keeping it paused, I'm going to go, I believe it was this guy, peace treaty. Yep, 494. We're going to give him 495. Oh, that's him. We're asking him too much. 495,000. Okay. Alright. Now he's neutral. Right? Still have some money. Homeboy is hopefully not going to send his army here. Lenabra, on the other hand, is going to send his troops. It's saving. Good lord. I'm hoping that those troops that he sent just fuck off. Because I can only take out this army. I can take out 4,000. I could definitely do that. And what I'll get from that is enough money to survive. And resources, I should say. Okay, so now they're getting very close. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. If I had purchased those mercenaries over here earlier, I would have been spending money to upkeep them the whole time. I'm going to buy them like this. This is part of the reason why the game is a little buggy, though. Little jank. So we have 2,700 guys. And Thoroughly here. Really nothing else to help us out. Yep, but they retreated. So, they really didn't have the training necessary, because usually these armies aren't very well trained. So we're going to march our guys towards them. The mercenary armies are usually better trained. But if they had all those other guys, I think that they would have won. We can only take one of these guys out at a time. And now that they keep retreating, we're just going to keep getting tons and tons of war loot and things like that from them. Usually my favorite outcome for this situation. And then you keep doing it over and over until they begrudgingly try to fight you. Or they just keep retreating forever. Yep, there they go. So now we're going to fight on water. Yes, look at them. Very poorly trained, very well equipped boys. They spared no expense when they sent these guys out there, and for some reason my audio glitched. And then we have tons of boys, a lot of whom have bows, but most of them, or actually all of them, are humans. So from this guy, which one of you? Right here. So all the way down. We'll have them move up a little bit, because they're not going to be able to actually shoot anybody in the forest, we're gonna have to move them. I just wanted to make sure that... I think that's bow. Are you a bowman? Yep. Are you a bowman? No. Okay, so you can go over here. Bowmans. You're gonna go quickly on their flanks. These guys, they're gonna put them over here. So we're stacking the bows. Stacking the bowmen here. We'll put them into tight formations so that they can actually fit where they're trying to go. So what's gonna happen here is our melee troops are gonna get in there and just start pummeling them. That's it. That's all that's gonna happen. We will have them on regular formation. Pause, and then what you do is this: you play it, and then you can pause it so you can set a command. So I'm gonna set a command and have these guys march like straight at them, like this. If you told them to charge or click them to attack directly, they will do a bunch of weird movements. It's easier to just have them go straight. Then we'll have our archers come up on the flanks here. Like that. Their archer boys are going to try to fight us here, probably. That's not going to work. Not in their favor. I'm actually going to have them form their lineup a little bit earlier. At the edge of the tree line here. Because they're not going to meet at the right time. Yep, this force here just scared them so much that they shit their pants and fled. They literally all pooped their pants. Nobody's gonna even get into a fight. This guy's gonna attack. Who? Who are you attacking? What are you gonna do? Yep, exactly. Exactly. The fear factor. That actually just gave me the best idea I've had in a while. We'll have them stagger formation. Move your formations back. Open up the gaps and let them in. And let them feel fear. Stagger formation, like that. Look at these tight-ass formations of fucking archers over here. Yep. And they're gonna flee. So when they're surrounded on both sides, they get scared and they flee. And that's kind of what's happening there. All of their troops have no morale. I'm actually gonna send these troops over here to beat the heck out of these guys. Good lordy. We're just eviscerating them. Can you hit them? Blocked by terrain. I think it's all blocked by terrain right now. The archers can't do shit right now. It's okay. Just fucking swallow those archers up right there. And we'll move our lines up because they're not gonna confront us now. Kill them all. Just have them back off. There's nothing left to do but just kill them. And these troops here. Ideally, you want to envelop them on both sides of the unit that you're fighting, like that. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. One of my most flawless victories. To be honest, If they were all this poorly trained, I might have been able to win against the other guys, but I really just got scared. And that's in the worst case scenario, that you don't feel confident in your battle abilities. It took me a long time to even play this game without pausing every other 2 seconds. But here we are. A complete and utter victory. Beautiful. Against a superior force of numbers, but with better training, you always will come out on top. Look at that. They're really well trained. Kill them. Amazing. Look at that. We got so much gear from that battle there. And this army is now done for. Lenabra, do you want peace now, motherfucker? No. They still believe that they could do something to us. Foolish. Very foolish. For that, you will suffer. Take this one. We'll take all of these regions off the side here. We're gonna raise them all to the ground for what you've done. For what you've done to me. Okay, sure. We'll accept your stinky little peace treaty now. Because in the beginning, I had a plan here, and it was to attack this guy. And now that we beat that other army, I feel powerful enough to say that we'd probably beat this guy. And we also need to remove all other groups of people. Unless in the future I need them to actually grow the population of that area, which I think I might, I will get them. But in that case, I'll have to remove all of that from all my regions. Oh, we've got a dead person. And I forgot I haven't had a single dead person in this game since the beginning. So now we need a mass grave. And plus all of our massacred people here. Do we have the second fucking thing going? Come on, man. What's going on over here? Yes. So we're declaring war on Naya. We'll lose 52 guys here. That's alright. We're gonna raise the city and occupy it. We need to conquer our peninsula again. These guys are trying to retreat. Not on my watch, kid. Not on my watch. You're not getting out of here, Naya. So we could do this auto and kill 4,041 guys, or we could do the battle outright. I'm gonna do the battle. This is it, the battle for southern Italy. Our beautiful mercenary army, whom I might add are extremely OP, I will say it constantly, against a bunch of stinky, very poorly trained, very well equipped armies, or troopers I should say. These armies, their world armies, are always going to be like that for now. I think that later in the game, like years in, they actually get stronger. But I do not know. They always seem to be this weak. We're going to actually let them come at us. But I want to be able to hit the left side with archery. So we're going to pull our bowmen off the left side, or the right side, I mean. So right here, these guys, we're gonna have them come over here. And I really like them in that tight formation there, when they were on the tight side. Okay. These guys are all archers, so form them up tightly. Thinking if we can get them to hit everybody on that side very quickly, that'd be the ideal scenario here. And I think the tight formations work better because they're a little more accurate. Their spread is a little less. So they have a lot of bowmen. We're actually going to have to move up on the map. It's a rare occasion. Although I think our bowmen are much better trained than theirs. They probably never get a shot off. Still want to be up there. So we'll have these guys up there like that. We'll have them have the tight formation on the flanks. Kind of like... Actually do it smaller like that. So they can just blast everyone in this little area here. And then... I think what I'll do is this. That forest is not going to come into play. Because we're going to hit them, like, everywhere over here. Okay. We are ready. Pause. Then play. I'm going to set half of these archers to shoot at other archers. So those are not archers. Let's set the Talabi group first. I want to see how badly that one group just gets... Oh my god, what are you doing? Stop that. And we'll just aim at this group here. They're blocked by trajectory too? Fine. Yep, just get annihilated. I like the focus fire. The only thing they're going to do damage with is their artillery, yep. But we have just as much. Move this up the side. Yeah, their numbers are dropping so fast. Oh my god. This side is just fleeing so hard. Oh my god. They don't even want to fight. The only thing they're doing is hitting us with catapults. Alright, everyone... march forward, because they're not gonna fight us. Get into the catapult's range. Oh my god. I don't think a single person managed to fight us in that at all. The blue wave across the map there. I'm actually gonna have them just kill everyone. Just attack every single person. The chaos of battle. In only 3 seconds flat. All my planning, everything. It didn't mean anything because they didn't really want to even fight us. That's it. Yeah, there's just this group over here. What did you think you were gonna do when you did that? They're just like spread out weird groups here. Fucking weirdos. Get these guys to go up here. Get them to go over there. I don't even need to see the map like that, or what's going on, because I know I need to get these guys to go over here, attack these guys. These guys to go over there. Get these guys, man. Everyone attack somebody. Nobody should be out here doing nothing. Get them. Kill them all. There we go. Those are crafty little guys. They all ran away. Look at that. Look at the spoils. We'll never have want for anything ever again. And with that being said, I think I'm going to end this episode here, because I've kind of gone over the base of the mid-game here. We're entering mid-game. We're 360 guys. We have a lot of sleeves. Not very good. YouTube doesn't like those guys, but it's okay because Songs of Syx loves them. We've got a lot of dead bodies all over here. We've got our law section kind of working up. We're going to have to build a great, massive capital throne building and all this stuff. So in order to do that, we're going to have to expand our mason, our metal smelting, things like refinement, and also try to get some admin so that we can finally operate these regions. We're going to send our army over here, take over the rest of the peninsula of Rome, and hopefully enter into the mid-game pretty well set. Obviously, we have way more gear than we'll ever need, and we can go straight away and sell it to people like our boy Thoroughly here, who used to hate us, but now he really likes us because I do shit like that. I'll sell him a bunch of weapons. Basically, an arms dealer of other people's weapons. And like that, and I have money again. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a downhill roll for us, or uphill, because we're going up and they're all going down. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I just want to remind everyone I am so close to 1,000 subs. I hate to ask, but please sub. It would be great. Once I hit 1,000, you will never hear me asking again, because, to be honest, I hate asking. I think it's a little cringe, a little crung, but hitting 1,000 has been a goal of mine for a while, and I'm so very close. And I know all you guys watching these videos definitely can and should subscribe, because there'll be plenty more on the way. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.